Question of the day. What is your favorite real-time game? So a game that plays in an actual amount of time. Think Meeple Circus or Project Elite, right? Or Zombie 15. Very underrated game, excuse me. So what's your favorite real-time game in the bottom? If you say Monopoly, that's actually kind of clever, to be honest with you. So what's your favorite real-time game? Let me know in the comments below. Comments really help out the algorithms and all that junk, but it also lets me know what you're into, those of you who watch these videos, because obviously I dressed up today for today's interview, today's review, but the reason this is because I was going to actually shoot this in the morning, but I thought about it. We're talking about Panic Island today. It's a real-time game all about being on an island. And when I think of an island, I think about cooking food on an open flame, because you're stuck on an island, you don't have any other cooking utensils. Which today I consumed copious amounts of pork ribs that I smoked over an open flame. Or kind of, at least a smoker box, today. And so I thought, you know what, let's go ahead while I've got some sort of pork chemicals running through my brain right now, let's talk about Panic Island. Because Panic Island is a real-time memory game. So if you've played Memrar, which is a competitive memory game from Stronghold a couple of years ago, Panic Island is a real-time memory game co-op in which you are trying to get off an island. So how does it play, all that sort of stuff? Let's take a look right now how this game plays, what it does, and we'll come back up, talk memory games and real-time games right about now. So this is Panic Island all set up. You have a 5x5 grid of 25 cards. You have a 2-minute timer here, or you can use the app with the music that shows you. And you get a nice little bit more of a thematic illustration. What's going to happen is on your turn, you're going to turn over 2 of these cards. So let's just say I turn over this card and this card. Well, a dodo of the same color will save these eggs. So that means I get to save the eggs. Now, had it been a different color, you'd flip them back over and someone else would go. But because it is a 2-minute timer, things get a little hectic. Now, a dodo would free the eggs, whereas, let's see if I can find it. Here is, well, there's a whole lot of eggs right there. Oh, you need those to get off the island, the raft and that to get off the island. Here we go. Now, a cave dweller would rescue a dodo. So one of the ways to rescue a dodo is to flip over the cave dweller, then the dodo, then you pull this off the board and save it. So you're dwindling down the cards for your memory. Now, there are action cards that'll happen. So let's just say you turn over one of these as your action cards. You'll resolve it. This is Tornado. Everyone gets up and spins around in a circle. This is Beehive. Everyone puts their hands on top of the table just like this, on top of each other like a beehive. And then, like a beehive. When do you ever do that with a beehive? I don't know, but it doesn't matter. Mirage is everyone will, or you will switch the place of the 2 cards chosen. So let's just say I did this and this, these 2 would switch. And then everything obviously will flip back down. You also need to avoid this volcano. If you don't avoid the volcano, and death. That's what that skull and crossbone means. It doesn't mean pirates, it means death. You know, let's be honest. Pirates would be more, I don't know. That's a debate for another time. What would be worse, pirates or exploding volcano? But regardless, those action cards are the base set. Now, there are more action cards that we'll see. You will also need to find that paddle and that raft in order to escape. Now, the other thing you can do is what's called the Gauga effect, and this is basically where you call out on the help of the island gods to help you, and you flip over, you name a type. Let's just say I say eggs. I would name a type and I'd flip it over. Oh, boom, there it is, eggs. You keep doing that until you miss. So it's a way to continue rescuing single card types at a time, which is nice because obviously you're trying to rescue as many cards as you can. The round ends as soon as this timer is over, the audio is over, or the volcano card is flipped, at which point, game over. You then, if you have the raft and the oar, you get to count up your points and see how well you did. If you didn't escape. You have to have the raft and the oar to escape, and which is really nice to see. Then you count your points based on a point for each character that you saved, and it does kind of a, an ignoramus Cracker Barrel pin game sort of deal, a la this. Now, what I wanted to show you though, there are more advanced action cards that aren't recommended for the base game, but you have things like Earthquake. This is everyone must switch seats. A totem, place a save card back on the island face down, which kind of stinks because well, it's tough at that point. Rainbow, this is characters switch which color they save, which is nice. So red save yellow, yellow save red, that's tricky. Swamp, whoever flips this card needs to keep their hands glued to it, so you constantly have to have your hand on it. Everyone needs to play with their chins on the table. That's annoying. Everyone must play with their one eye closed. Nobody can speak. These are really crazy and trippy and starting to mess up the game. But here's what's cool. It is a 2-minute timer, so you can play this a load of times quickly, back to back. Plus, there are some other things that says don't open till you've earned them, which is nice too. Good little variety, but I don't want to spoil that for you here. But that is how you play Panic Island. So that's Panic Island. It's actually super simple, but here's the thing. This is a game you would not think I would like, but I actually like it because I love Memoir. Okay, first of all, Memoir is one of our favorite games, but what I love about this is anytime you elevate a concept, so elevating the game memory is great when it works. This is a way to make it work. Okay, how do we elevate the game memory where you're flipping over 2 cards and, oh yeah, that one's there? Well, you add a stressor. The stressor here is time, a 2-minute timer. Not to mention, there's a kill button. If you grab the volcano, you're donezo. So having a kill button of the volcano and having time be a stressor, plus having action cards be an added stressor, really elevates this game. You say, why do you keep saying stressors elevate a game? Well, with a game like Memory that is very simple, remember where things are, that's the whole concept, right? Adding stressors makes the game more fun because it adds challenge to it. Okay, I can remember things pretty well, but oh crud, wait, how much time we have left? Oh, dang it, is it your turn? Is it my turn? It works. I don't know what it is about Panic Island, but it just works. And this is blue-orange, a little tiny zip-up tin, and it just does its thing, and it doesn't pretend to be anything else. It's not trying to be like, oh no, this is Memory, the Blood Rage edition. No, it is what it is. It's a silly 2-minute real-time game that just works. So if you like memory games, get this. If you like real-time games, especially for game nights, get this. It's so simply fun. I mean, it's just silly, simple fun. Now, some of the things can be a little bit crazy, get up and turn around and all that sort of stuff. But for the most part, it's just exciting to think, oh, crud, please tell me did I pick the wrong one? Is this the one where I have to get up and turn around? Or is this the one where I have to keep my hand glued? Little things like that really make it fun. So the action cards are great. The memory is great. I like the co-op factor. It's co-op memory, which is a really smart idea to me. So if you like quick games, if you like co-op games, if you like games you can keep playing until you decide, oh, is it time to eat? Let's go eat. This is the one to do. Go get Panic Island. I was really pleasantly surprised by this. This is one of the ones that comes in Tom's box of games, and you never know what he's going to send me for review. I really enjoyed Panic Island, and I think you will too. So I'm Bryan Drake here on the Dice Tower. Make sure to follow us on Twitter, Instagram, etc. at Dice Tower Bryan, where you can see with this wonderful sunburned mug without the, a little more dressed up next time. But until next time, we'll see you at Dice Tower Bryan. I don't know if I said that. Pork brain going on. See ya.